Hi budgeting friends, welcome back. I am Maddie and this is Floating Funds and we are doing our $5 day. I love this day. I'm very excited for it. And I also just realized as I was recording this that I forgot to do something in yesterday's video. So we're going to do it today. Honestly, it's probably best that I didn't do it yesterday because that was such a long video, but it was super fun. I had a blast doing it. So let me, there's no great way to segue. So let me just grab it and we're just gonna do it. All right, so how about that? So let me push this to the side and do that, and then let me bring this down. So each Friday I normally am starting to do my book bucks challenge. This is a challenge you can find over on my Etsy, and it is a physical product that you get, and it basically has different book titles, and you see if you have read it or not, and then you will scratch to reveal how much you save. But I did not realize that the stickers I had ordered, even though they said scratch off, they were in fact not scratch off. So all of the orders obviously that are going out have the correct stickers, but mine is messed up. So last week we did Skyward and I have read that, so I saved the $3 in here. These are all pockets, by the way, just so you guys know. And then the next one we have here is The Princess Bride, which, just so you guys know, is my all-time favorite movie ever. I love that movie. And so I have read the book. The book and the movie are similar, but they're not the same. So I'm gonna see if I can't just pull this off without like doing a huge thing like I did last week. Eventually I will probably go through and pull all these off. Like, these things are on here, man. They do not like to come off. But I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know. Eventually I will pull them all off, but not right now. So anyways, we're going to save $4 in here. And let me see if I have that right here. I have $3. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to put this in here for right now, and then I will smack a little IOU on there because I clearly was not, I did not prepare for this. I completely forgot that this was a thing. I'm just gonna have to get in the habit of it, but I really, really want to do it every single week. This is a challenge, like this type of challenge. I have been wanting to do this for so long. And so I finally broke down and made one, and I'm so happy that I did. And I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And I'm already working on the second version of it. So that's exciting. Yeah, so I owe $1. That seems super silly, but I literally have no extra change sitting by me right now. So we'll put this on here and I will see that next week or possibly before then if I remember, and then we will pop another $1 in here and then we'll move on. So let me know if you have read Princess Bride, and if you have, did you like it? Did you watch the movie as well? Do you like the differences, or which do you prefer? So anyways, there is that. So now we are going to get into the $5 savings day. I love this day because it is showing that we are doing some big things with a little bit of money. And today we have $60 in here, I believe. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. Yep. So we have $60 in here. Usually we bring only 50, but I did scrounge up 5 extra or 10 extra dollars. And so that is what we're doing. So I have 6 challenges in this cute little binder, and we will roll to see which challenge is getting the $5 bill, and then we will continue to roll until we have run out of these. So these challenges are all over the board of how much they're going to save us, but they are all pretty hefty amounts. I think the lowest one might be like 500, I want to say. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. I can't quite remember. So we'll see, but we can go ahead and get going on this, and I hope that that all works out for you guys. It's a little hard for me to see on my camera how much or how well that works for y'all. So we're going to just go ahead and roll, and we're going to hope and pray that Peachy Budgets actually gets some money this week. So we got 4, 1, 2, 3, before. Yay! She immediately got money. That makes me so happy. Super happy. She never gets any money. So anyways, how are you guys? How was your 4th of July? We did not do anything because my husband, he works night shift and he was working on 4th of July. I'm going to set those down. So, you know, we didn't really get to do anything, and we live so far out in the country that you can't really see when anyone else is shooting off fireworks or anything like that. You can hear them, but you can't see them. So my poor pups, they do not like fireworks, and so, you know, I felt bad for them, and so we spent a little time with them. But yeah, that's kind of it, but that's okay. That is a-okay. We are going to make sure to do some fun things over the weekend, which I guess for you guys is right now, but for us that's happening later. So yeah, anyways, something I am interested in is, guys, is it like abnormally cold around where you're living? Because I live in Arkansas, and at this point of the year, it is usually to the point where you almost can't breathe outside because it's just so hot. 1, 2, 3. And that seems to be what's going on, or not what's going on right now, should I say. It is the exact opposite, where like you actually enjoy being outside, and that is not, that's not normal. Like, it's just cold. Not cold. It's not like cold, you know, like it's just like, it's a little, like, it's nippy for summer, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go outside and, you know, making sure that I have my beanie on or anything like that, but it is just abnormally cold for this time of year. All right, so we have one more 5, and that is a 2. So that is this challenge right here. All right, so let me get this all set up for the next section of this video. Alrighty, we should be ready to go. So we do this stuff based off of this order and not off of this order, just because I don't want to have to flip back and forth in here. So we're first going to figure out which section or which number Beige and Gold Budgets was, and I'm pretty sure it was number 6, yeah. And she got $15. That is good. So we're going to go ahead and mark off this a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure last week I forgot to make a note on the back, so I need to do that because I believe we have 40. Yeah, we have 40 in here. So we had what, 9 last week. That would have come from this one, and now we have 15. So let me write on here. All right, so then we finished this one in February. It was 50, what? 56. And then we brought 9 over. So quick math, 56 minus 9 equals 47. And now we brought 15, and that is 32. So there we go. We are very, very slowly but surely getting that one done. Okay, and now we are going to be doing the emergency fund one, and this comes from MyMidnightDreams, which is which challenge, this next one. That's pretty perfect. And it got $10, and each of these is worth 5. So we're going to go ahead and color off 2 of those. Very nice. Definitely getting there. So we already have a $50 placeholder. This is in the bank now. So we have 20, 40, 5, and 50. So we are officially at $100, which means that I will be taking all of this out. And I'm going to do it now, otherwise I'll forget to do it, guys. Like, I'm terrible at that. And I'm going to put this $100 placeholder in there. And these are placeholders that I created. I love them so much because they're just so cute. Like, look at that. She's so cute. I have a thing about animals and flowers. It's a whole thing. And so what I do is I put all of the money that I pull from here into one big, basically vault on my SoFi. And that way it can collect some money. And then once I finish one of these challenges, I will pull out exactly how much that challenge was supposed to save. And that way it'll, you know, it'll be even or whatever. So now we're done with this one. This one you can find on Etsy. I don't remember if I said that. Next we have SavvyBudgetBabe, and this one always takes the entire desk. She's a bit rough to try to squeeze in here. And that one I believe was number 1, right? Yeah, number 1, and she got a good $5. That is the saddest little thing. Okay, so let me see. Where is a 5? The only 5s that I am seeing is up here, and I'm trying to see, well, here's a 3 and a 2. We might just do those ones. There's a 3 here, so let's maybe do that 3 and then that 2. I know that that's, you know, a bit out of sync or whatever, but that's all right. So we're going to do this 3 and this 2. And the goal, of course, is to finish these in 2025. I really don't think that that's going to happen, because that is a lot of money to save, along with all these other ones. But what we do is whenever I finish one of these challenges, then we do not refill it. And so then we would just be down to 5 challenges. So that will spread the money some more. And then of course, we're going to start doing some things that's going to bring extra money into here. So now we have $50, $65, $70 in here, which is just a little sad. There's just certain challenges that my dice don't like to roll, not, what am I trying to say? It doesn't like to roll. My goodness. All right, so this next one is Sin on a Budget, which is number 3. Yep, 3, so 1, 2, 3, and we got $10. And so, let me see, so I did 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to do a half there, so we're just going to do the 2 5s. There we go. Perfect. And then that way next week, whenever we have a 5, I can color off the rest of the 2s there, and that'll kind of catch us up. And so this is going to save us $504. I think this is the least amount that we're going to be doing. So this one has 60. As you can see, it also doesn't get much money. And then we have this one, which is a freebie from my Ko-Fi that you can go and snag. And that one was number 2, and it got 5, 10, 15. So I got hot pink. So what do I want to color to make hot pink? I don't really like the idea of coloring any of these hot pink, to be super honest. Like, how hot pink is that? That's a pretty stinking hot pink. Okay, I'm going to bring in this one for this challenge, and then I'm going to color in 3 more of these big old flowers, and I'm hoping that you know, maybe in the next week or something we will be done with the top half of this. That would be so cool. I do not color obviously from the top down. I definitely skip around. I jump around, you know what I mean? Just because I pretty much just like to stick with one specific image. Otherwise I get a little confused if I were to switch them up while coloring. So I already get confused just by doing one simple color. All right, got that one. And then we're going to color this one in. There we go. So how is y'all's Christmas in July going? Are you participating in it? I definitely am, as I'm hoping that you guys have seen based off of my videos, and it has been so fun, and it has given me some like ideas for this next, for the rest of this year. My goodness, just get it out, Maddie. And so I'm really excited about that. Okay, so this one's doing pretty good. I feel like we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, roughly 8-ish maybe, and then we'll be done with the top half, and then the bottom half will, you know, just keep chucking, keep plugging away at. Guys, I don't know what I was going to try to say. All right, so we have 50 in the bank. 70, 85, 95, 100. What? Already? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, so let's switch this one. Let me make sure. Yeah, I have another prop bill. So we'll put this prop bill in there, and then this is going to go over here as well. So we are going to be depositing another $100. Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, now what one did I not put money in? No, guys, I'm sitting here looking at this. That's the money we're going to be putting into the bank. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Don't mind me. And now let's go to Peachy Budgets, which is back here. And she got a solid $5. Like, I was so excited, thought, hey, we're really going to get somewhere on this challenge. But she truly, truly does not want to get any money. Like, I blame the challenge. Okay, we'll try it. I have tried so hard and I don't know what else to do. So we're going to switch the placements of these again and then hope that maybe, just maybe, we will eventually get this challenge finished. Highly doubt it at this point. Okay, so you are right there. This is the saddest little thing. Oh, there's the 5. All right, so we have 25, 30. That is seriously so sad. Okay, you know what? I have an extra 5 sitting here. I actually took it out of my wallet from my mama savings, and I was like, what am I going to use it on? I'm going to just put it in here because I don't mind if my money goes towards savings because I love it so much. These are so much fun. And so I'm going to go ahead and color off another 5 just so that way we can get a little further ahead on this one, because poor little Peachy is not getting any sort of love, and she feels like she is, you know, the least cool kid on the block, which she is apparently. And so, you know, she's not wrong. All right, so now we have 35, which is still just super sad. I don't know that we're ever gonna get this done. I think next week I'm gonna try and color off all of these ones just to make myself feel better, because then it'll look like we've done a little bit more when we really haven't. We haven't done hardly anything. Like, I have a 45 on here that I got to figure out how to eventually fill up. Oh well. Oh well. All right, so now we are done with that. Let me go ahead and disorganize these and then reorganize them. That way, hopefully, we can get some more money into Peachy Budgets. That's mainly the goal. Like, this should just be called Let's Fund Peachy Budgets, because she doesn't want to do it on her own. All right, I don't really know the best way of like shuffling these things, you know, like, so, all right, so now we have Sit on a Budget is first. My Midnight Dreams, which is my emergency fund, is second. Asian Girl Budgets is third. SavvyBudgetBabe is fourth. I am fifth. And Peachy Budgets is 6th. So we'll see if that works. I don't know. I mean, Asian Girl Budget's got 15 today, so maybe. All right, well, there we go. That is all I have for you guys. I thank y'all so much for spending time with me. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And until next time, my gosh, I just like went through here like a savage. It's fine. Until next time, I hope that you guys will continue to float on and continue to save. Bye, my friends.